Hey there, Leo. Welcome to Dread Jive Tarot. This week, relationship read. So come on in. Those of you new to the channel, I will start out with how you view yourself, how you view your partner, how you view the relationship, and what you expect from the relationship. Let's jump right in. Let's go ahead and get how Leo sees themselves. How do you see yourself in the relationship? How does Leo see themselves in the relationship? No, yes. Universe in reverse. How you view your partner. Ace of Swords in the upright. The Hierophant is how you see the relationship itself. And what you want is the Three of Swords in the reverse. So you're wanting to come to a higher state. Usually when we're looking to recover from a heartbreak, it helps us to see the truth, to discern the truth from our delusions or what our ego wants to tell us. So there's a very big possibility that you're able to see where your blockages are or where you're not moving in the directions that you would like to move, where you might be stopping yourself from moving forward because you're holding on to some past heartbreak. And your partner is the key that unlocks the door. But let me look at them first, just to make sure that you don't have them on some sort of pedestal, because this looks like a pedestal to me. Bottom of the deck, I see the Eight of Wands. This is fast incoming communication and action. So be patient. Like I told you before, just be patient, Leo, because I'm going to look into the partner and the relationship, and we're going to tell you if your assessment is correct. Your partner, the Black Tarot. All right. They're kind of minimalistic to begin with. They are, yes, black and white like you, but they see a lot more negative space than you do. Their vision is a little bit more narrowed, but that makes it a little bit more eagle-eyed also, from what I'm getting. I also want to tell you about the Seven of Pentacles. This is a scorched earth kind of feel. This is an idea that the only thing that has a right to exist is those freshest little seedlings of what we want. I'm not using an appropriate amount of words, so I'm going to go on to the card picking, okay, and let the cards tell the story. I don't want to muddle the message with my human perception. How they see themselves is the Page of Swords in reverse. They do see themselves as somebody who definitely reads in between the lines. They look at hidden messages. And in other words, they look a little bit deeper into things than they know that they should. Yeah, it's somebody that you probably tell, keep it simple a lot, and they just refuse to. The whole truth and nothing but the truth. That's what they want. That's probably what the whole scorched earth thing, that vision that I was seeing about the scorched earth and the little seedlings, the things that you cannot see when the whole forest is distracting you. Stay tuned because it only gets worse. How do they see themselves, Leo? How does Leo's partner see themselves? The Eight of Swords. Walking on eggshells, they see themselves as in a minefield. and they have to take every step very carefully, diligently, with determination, deliberate movement. How do they view the relationship? The Chariot, it is forward moving. But in this deck, if you notice, the Chariot is there on the top of a very large checkerboard, chess, rolls and rolls of mountains. But other than that, effortlessly moving. Now, if you look also, which I know that you can't see from the camera, but I'm going to try to show you. They are also, the Chariot is moving forward, and there are arrows flying everywhere, and they just keep going straight in. They're headed straight for the castle. What do they want out of this relationship, Leo? Ah, I see strength. Now, this could be your card. It is the card of Leo. They want balance. They want that perfect balance between what is dark and what is light. What is the beast form and what is the bathing beauty? Let's see what this card is. It's the Lovers. It's balance. It's they want balance. They want fairness. They want it. Yeah, they want it. Whatever it is. The Nine of Cups. Bottom of their deck, they have the Nine of Cups. They have complete emotional fulfillment. They have happiness. They have everything they need. So, with that being said, Leo, do proceed. Let's look at the relationship itself. I will be looking into key strengths of the relationship. I will be looking into key weaknesses of the relationship. I would like to see what the relationship needs to succeed and the most possible future outcome. Now, Halsey is playing. I should not be doing that. Let's see. I see the King of Pentacles. I see the Four of Swords. I see the Knight of Wands. Now, I see that it's time for action. I see now is the time for action. I see a very stable earth form. I see control, diligence, compassion, generosity. I see master is what I see. Three, 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 bulls. I see coming out of, it's no longer time for rest. Yes, I have been resting for a moment, but I am returning again. I will return. I see the Knight of Wands with energy, with passion. I am coming quickly. This is a card of passion. It's a fast moving, it's a card of moving and action. So I'm not sure. I don't feel like this is your key strengths, but I will put them there just to keep the reading moving. It kind of came out more like story time, but yeah, the clarifiers will correct me if I'm wrong. What are the key weaknesses? Okay, this is keeping your mouth shut, holding your tongue, holding back, or not expressing yourself properly. This is that second guessing yourself. You might, or they might have a tendency to second guess themselves quite a lot. And I almost assume that it might be them because they see themselves as the Eight of Swords. That means that they tend to assess and reassess and reevaluate and look at a situation from almost every angle every time to thwart ill movements or ill-placed words or things that can be held against them or they can be held accountable for. So that's possibly them that most of that comes from. What does the relationship need to succeed? Dedication, devotion. It needs it needs me to eat it. Faith. It needs steadfast, unwavering commitment. What's the most possible future outcome? The Ace of Swords. This is victory. This is success. This is enlightenment. This is what you wanted. Bottom of the deck, it's the Eight of Swords in the reverse. So not only are you going to this person to heal yourself, by healing or helping or bonding or bringing y'all together, I believe that you are actually helping the person heal from something that might be inhibiting their movement, altering or oppressing their optimization or their skill set. Let's get some clarifiers. Come on. Come on in. This is this distorted. This is a very distorted deck. Not in its word, but in its interpretations. No, there we go. Let's go ahead and re-talk about. So I see you as being some sort of held back, blocked, a lack of ascension, or a forward movement. I think that you think that the person that you're dealing with is like the way, the truth, and the light. And you see the relationship as very steadfast and committed, faithful, structured. This story time tells me of, oh, it's the Knight of Swords in reverse, the Eight of Cups, the Seven of Cups in reverse, the Five of Swords, and the Five of Pentacles. So what I see is an alienation, bringing about. This card, though, is I have removed myself from a part of life that I didn't necessarily want to be involved with any longer. I feel like I'm being watched or constantly stalked by this entity, by this thing that I left behind. Say if I was at my parents' house and I felt like I had grown up, or I just wasn't having the mess anymore. I was going to start my own life. So I left the house, but they call every day and they show up at my work, or they follow me around, or they have a tracker on my phone. This is kind of what it feels like. Now I have this ability to defeat at all cost. I have the strength, I have the wisdom, I have the capacity to win, to succeed, and even excitedly so with my tongue out. And then I told you I could do it, and I did. I see some sort of clarity coming to the forefront. I see an ability to put away the distractions and follow my true path without everybody else's opinions or ideas or energies thwarting it or diluting it, watering it down. I see an ability to walk away from something completely, however. I have to do something. And that is keep my mouth shut. I have to guard my energies or my position or my place so that they can't find me. I have to put my phone, my Google, in incognito mode, and so that I'm constantly looking like I'm everywhere, and the whole time I'm here. I just don't want you showing up here. Do you understand? I I get that if you want a relationship with them, then you also have to step up to that level of not secrecy and secludedness, but more precaution and diligent devotion to self, if that makes any sense. It's just the vibe I'm getting. Bottom of the deck, the devil. This is the idea of sensuality. Seven deadly sins. This is a stalking. This is a controlling. This is it's a game to them. I don't have any direction in my life whatsoever. The only direction I have, the only purpose I can find in life is stopping you from whatever you're doing, putting those walls up, disrespect, ignoring your boundaries, ignoring your right to. So do make sure that understanding a boundary, understanding their boundary is very important. That means that they will probably be able to very easily cut the cord and alienate themselves from you also if you fall into or become caught by the enemy, that they will act like they don't know you. Be courageous, be devoted, but be respectful of the white carpet, please. Let's see what else I have. Clarifying deck. Anything else you want to tell? Yes, it's another story. Here we go. I have the Ace of Swords in reverse, the Hangman in reverse, the Ace of Cups in reverse, the King of Swords, Justice in reverse, the Empress in reverse, the Page of Wands in reverse, and the Queen of Wands in reverse. This is a lot of bitching. There's a lot of bitching in this card. Stuff that I don't necessarily want to speak out on because I don't want to bring it about, but I would like to address it if at all possible. I want to say that the only thing in the upright in this spread right here is the King of Swords. Check them out. All right, there we go. I'm going to try to make them a little bit bigger so you can kind of follow the storyline as I go through it. All right, there we go. I just said it. This is what I just said. So arrogance, a cheating part, unfair player. I would say a cheater normally, but what I see here is an unfair player. Thwarting, blocking messages, blocking incoming calls, blocking forward movement or progression on somebody that is younger or not as mature as, say, like the King of Wands. I see Justice in reverse. I see not being able to see everything. The Empress in reverse being a lack of sustainability, a loss. I think that they've lost a lot to immaturity and naivety. I think that they have to make a very discerning, critical, life-saving. This feels they had to make a very honest assessment of what to accept and what to reach out to, and they are unable to change their mind on it because they know what it leads to. You understand? They're unwavering in what they accept and what they do not accept, or what they can accept and what they cannot accept, because they know. They've been there, done that. They know it. They see it. Why you? Okay, I'm going to check the bottom of the deck because I think this one's done. I see the Queen of Cups. I see a very loving, compassionate, generous, sustainable, wants every drop. I don't want to just bring you a cup of water. I don't want to just give you love and attention and support. And I want to bring every drop. I want to make sure you get everything that you need. Bottom of the deck, there's the Hermit. So the Hermit is a look within, your true self, being true to your path and what you need. I do have a purpose, and I need to see what that is. I see the Nine of Swords in the upright. I see worry. I see fear as a definition. But in this card, I see standing up. No matter how ugly or how big or how bold, that goose looks like he could swallow that dude whole, right? And he doesn't have a blindfold on, baby. He's got a mask on. Superhero mask, right? And he's just standing up to that goose. I see productivity. I see, what is this D word that I keep trying to say? It's a devotion, diligent devotion. It is a determination. It is defiant. It's defiant. Hey, I see the Seven of Cups. I see some sort of delusion, distraction. I see being in a spot where you have to, with dedication, choose the right path, the right words. You must ask the right questions because my responses are limited. The Nine of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. These are things that I guard against. These are things that I have a boundary for. These are things that I have set up these boundaries, this brigade against, to not let these toxins and these covert enemies come in and kind of drill holes in my boat. Yes, and there is a card down there. I'm that flexible, but I value my forehead at this time. Let's see. I also see the Ten of Wands overloading our plate. I see Temperance, the Seven of Wands, and I see the Ten of Wands in reverse. I see if you're aptly able to defend yourself, then we have that behind the scenes kind of healing and support, temperance, strengthening, support and balance. And then we can relax a little bit with the Ten of Wands in reverse. That's why it came out in two parts. It needed to come out in two parts. There we go. All right, Leo. So that's pretty much all I have for you on your relationship read. I hope that you do indeed respect this person's wishes and boundaries, and that you're able to continue on your path, because from what I see, Leo, congratulations, you're on a good one. If you'd like to know or see more, stop down at dreadjivetarot.com and get a personal reading. While you're there, go ahead and enter to win. Fill that little form out. Enter to win one of the personal readings that I give away each week. I notify the winner every Monday morning. Until next time, Leo, thanks for stopping by, Dread Jive.